It's just our boss is out of town right now, so I'm sending them to him so that he can review and he can kind of have hands-on without being here. So
sounds good.
Alrighty. So what did you say? You said you felt comfortable, but you felt like you took.
I did feel comfortable. The website's pretty nice. There was certain links I would click on and it wouldn't go to. When I would see the grand total with the installation and the shipping, it would take me somewhere else kind of to log in. So that kind of took me a little longer, but I felt comfortable overall on the website. It's pretty easy to manage and find what you're looking for.
Okay, good. So what do you think about the environment as far as working online? Are you doing that now? What are you doing right now?
It's life insurance. I'm not working online. I work more with customers, so it helps me out with that because I'm sure you guys deal with customers regularly. So people calling, asking about their policies, making changes, looking that up for them. I don't deal with them face to face, which is I'm sure the same thing you do here.
Yeah,
it's over the phone and internet. So more or less the same thing I'm doing now, just life insurance cabinets.
Okay. You have a lot of call volume there where you are now?
Yes, we do.
But how much are you doing on a daily basis?
I would say about 25 calls an hour.
Okay. Outbound or inbound?
Inbound.
Okay. Do you have outbound at all?
Not too many. I don't work with the policy service. I'm helping them out now. They're trying to give me a promotion to get into that position. And then I would be making more outbound calls, but it's mostly the agents making appointments, not really the staff in the office that does outbound calls.
Okay. Any idea what your typing speed is?
Oh gosh. I would say about 50 words per minute.
Okay. I'm probably going to actually have you do a typing test before you go. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Just one more test. Right,
no problem.
Okay, good. Let's see, what else? So hours, I think we've already discussed this a little bit, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. That's doable for you?
Yep,
location-wise, I know you were coming from somewhere else today.
That's fine. Where I'm living, it's much closer than where I came from.
Okay,
this
good.
is fine.
Good. And I think when we were on the phone, we talked about that was part of the reason because they moved way out of the way and you want to get to a different China location. Okay. What about live chat? Have you done that before?
No, I have not.
Okay, with your typing speed, I think you'd be in good shape with it, as long as you could navigate the site and get the answers and that sort of thing. But obviously customer service, that's what we're looking for there. Tell me what you like about the job you have right now.
I like working with other people. When I first started working there, I liked that there was room for growth. I don't think there is so much now. That's another reason I would like to find another opportunity. I'm the type of person that I always have to be doing something. I like to do something new. I like to learn new things. So I like that about the job, but I think it's slowed down a little. So that's what I mostly liked about my job, working with other people, and I was constantly learning new things.
Okay, good. This particular position is more ramping up than the other way around. Right now we're in growth mode. We've got a lot of things happening where we're trying to bring on staff to help facilitate that growth because we've got a really good client base. And we want to make sure we've got the qualified sales rep to accommodate the client base and of course qualified customer support to help service those customers as they go through the process. So we are looking for someone who's ready to kind of dig in and kind of hit the ground running. So that's one of the reasons why we do all the testing and everything, because we want to make sure that whoever comes in the door is capable of jumping in and just going. We don't really have a lot of time and opportunity to train. We're a small company. So everybody here wears like 5 hats. and with that in mind, we need you to be able to wear that hat and know what to do with it, that sort of thing. So it's a little difficult when we've got somebody that comes in and we have to do a whole lot of extended training because that takes away from what everyone else is doing. And that slows down the growth, and we don't want that. So we're looking for somebody to kind of jump in there like that. Let's see, any questions that you have company-wise, position-wise?
So it would be here in this office. I would be working out of this office, mostly dealing with customer service, any questions they have on their orders, things like that. Okay.
Exactly.
Just wanted to know the gist of what I would be doing.
Yeah, it's outbound calls mostly. We do field the inbound calls, but we back up for sales. So inbound calls come in. They come because we have a web-based phone service. Everything comes everywhere. The phone rings everywhere. So they're in Doral. They're answering the phones. If it rings 3 or 4 times, we'll pick it up. To back them up, and we can answer the call and get them transferred to somebody if necessary, or we'll take the message or do whatever we need to do to assist at the time. Same thing with our live chat. Actually, we're back up to sales for that. But what we want to do with chat is to grow with that. Right now we're taking inbound chats only, so customers will request that they speak to us. What we want to do is go back into requesting that the customer chat from our end. What we found is that we get about 3 times as much feedback from customers when we actually invite them, rather than waiting for them to reach out to us. And that's a huge opportunity that we're missing out on. So part of having someone on staff who can accommodate that is that's gonna help us to grow in the direction that we want to. Obviously, we want the sales staff to play first on that, but in the event that they can't, we still want to
face to face.
And obviously the customers are going to have questions that customer support probably can't answer, and they're going to need designs and that sort of thing. So we definitely want sales staff to be first, but we also don't want to miss the opportunity. So we want to make sure that we've got somebody available that's knowledgeable enough and expedient enough to help that process along. Let's see, what else is there? There are other tasks that we want to have happen as customer support. Part of what we do is we review what's going on, like what the sales reps are sending out, and making sure that they're sending out the right thing, making sure that they've clicked on the right information. Our system is actually a custom system that was created for the company, but it's a really good management system, similar to what you would see in other businesses. But obviously, just like anything else, it's bad data in, bad data out. So we want to make sure part of your job would be to check the data and to make sure.
Keeping up with that, making sure it's up to date and up to speed.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and then checking for grammar, different things like that. You want to check for what's being said, how it's being said, whether or not it actually went out, because obviously there's an option in our system to select for submit a private note or submit the note in and actually send it to the customer. So sometimes I make this accident myself. I'll put private note in to go back and put it right back in there because darn, I didn't put it in there right. Obviously the sales reps are doing a whole lot of things at the same time, so sometimes they don't catch that. And they've put the note in and they think they sent something to the customer, but they didn't.
So they're back up just to double check their stuff.
Absolutely. We double check, and obviously sometimes the customer will call and say, I was supposed to get this from the sales rep, but I didn't get anything yet. So we kind of help to mitigate those kind of situations too. Okay. Let's see. Any other questions that you have? I'm trying to think of anything I might need to ask.
The actual website, is that something that you guys make changes to it? The web design, that's you guys, or it's someone else who does the actual?
We manage that in-house. We actually have Michael. He's not here today. He works he's at the desk that you actually used today.
Okay.
But he's he's at the Doral showroom helping out with the warehouse right now because we're doing a major change up over there.
Okay.
But Michael manages the content on the website. We actually have an IT specialist who's off-site, who manages the overall website itself as far as the coding and all of that. Michael supports that, but he's more content focused. So yeah, we've got staff for that. What makes you ask? Do you like that kind of thing?
No, I actually don't know too much about it. I was like, is that part of my job?
No,
No,
you don't have to worry about that. We got that part covered. It's a good question, though. Good question. But it is helpful if, for example, if you see, like, you notice that some of the links are down or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering with the Q&A. I was like, maybe there's something in there I can use, but it wasn't taking me. It was just taking me to the home page.
Okay. Well, yeah, that sort of thing, it's always helpful to get that information over to us. So like I said, you'd be sitting there, Michael's right there, just go, hey, Michael, we need you to fix X, Y, Z. Exactly. So, but yeah, it's a pretty simple thing. I think that's about it. I didn't have anything else. You good?
Yep, I'm good.
I'm going to turn off the camera, and I'll let you take the typing